No, the quiz you will be seeing is from the original user. To avoid copyright issue, I cut out the parts from the original video and added with a different effect. That way it will not cause any copyright issues. Basically, no, I just cut out from the original video, not the full part. I hope this will be helping for the YouTube community and enjoy the video. Enjoy.
Throughout the decade, many heroes can be retired or brought to be dead. However, there's so many things to continue their legacy, where young fresh heroes decide to come and take their place as true heroes. Whether take down some crazy monsters or basically enough to take down evil or protect those who loves. Overall, I think it's time that we pick the two teams that are rival to each other for the next generation for who is the true superior, the heroes or the hunters. Team RWBY, the next generation of huntresses to take down the Grimm. And Team My Hero Academia, the next generation of heroes to take down villains. Now for Team My Hero Academia, I had to consider for characters that includes Ezra Moja, Bakugo, Usiko, and finally Shujito Teraki. Sorry, I wish I pronounced these characters right, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna be one epic fight, guys. It's gonna be one epic fight. My name is Deso24, and my job to analyze these two combatants or teams to see who wins in a deadly duel. In the world of RWBY, basically enough, crazy monsters such as the Grimm, which have made variations to a bird or a giant monster or a bear, etc. Basically enough, these are seen a threat, and no one, not even a true hero, can able to take down these mysterious beasts. However, there's one place you could train to become a true hunter. Basically enough, it's called Bacon Academy, where a group of advanced teachers that teach the kids to learn how to become a true hunter or huntress. And that word led our favorite female team, RWBY, from the start. First up is Ruby Rose. Ruby, well, she lived with her uncle. It's still unknown to her origin in the present day. Anyways, her crescent rose, aka her main weapon, it also can act like a sniper rifle. She will have a silver eyes that which it can power enough to turn the entire Grimm dragon into stone. She also has dozen milling and skill sight wielder. Up next is the first female racism in Rooster Teeth we sent in. Well, okay, I know many people don't say she no longer racist, but many people who watched the first series does. Anyways, her main weapon, Masura, can detect dust that could inspire ice, darkness, earth, and etc. She can also summon her defeated foes, and she's also a very good skilled swordswoman as well. Up next is the fondest of the team, Blank Belva. Basically enough, Blank have her main weapon going short. She also acts like a ninja. Kinda makes sense, she is part cat after all. And knowing that, she also had to create shadow clones like Naruto. Hand-to-hand combatant, and she had an expert of CQC. And finally, we get to the heavy hitter / the Raphael in the team, Yang Jianglong. With her embroidered semblance, she get able to knock her foe down. And even one time, she was punched Junior so hard it threw to him in the window. And on that, she can also, and she is skilled hand-to-hand combat. She also has her summons when she gets full anger, and with her amber summons, she can able to serve flight. I know this analysis kind of actually sort than my first team battle, but you cannot judge books by the cover, right? Overall, Team RWBY consists of 4 females with great abilities. Someone raised a creature, but hey, I'm not here to judge. After all, when they work together, who can stop them now? Huh, seems familiar. In the world of Z City, basically enough, throughout the decade, when you were born, you have a strange superpower thing called the Quartz. The Quartz contains some great abilities such as super stretch, fire, ice, wind, or even invisibility for some reason. But hey, I'm here to judge. Some people use it for good, while protecting the good and defeating the evil. However, if I were to say anything, many people use it for bad things. Heck, I can think of a few people. Some are actually crazy with it. Anyways, be sure with people with quirks, there's one place that you should go so they can handle to match their powers. It's High School of the Supers, or something else. Anyways, in this high school, it can help you to manage to control your quirks, no matter what. Basically enough, in this school, it contains one hero, All Might, and other pro superheroes. And today, we're only gonna cover about 4, the students. Up first is All Might's apprentice, Izuku, or short, Daku. Anyways, with the 1,000,000% Delaware during Smash, basically now it increases strength. Well, when one for all full cow 100% mana, it can actually add a mode and increases strength, but as to cause its own durability. He also have his Delaware Smash Air Force and the shoot style. Up next is Daku's rival, Bugo. Basically enough, with his Blast Race Turbo, it actually acts like a combo and give him an air projectile. He also has a stun grenade, and now he doesn't have a grenade on his hands. It does only help him to stun his opponents, giving him one advantage to take on his foes. He also has an MP shot, and of course, explosion. Yep, explosion. Up next is everyone's favorite female in the My Hero Academia series, and Daku's soon-to-be wife, Uxio. Zero, with her zero gravity train, she also have a home run comet thanks to her training in one episode. Knowing that she also skilled in martial arts, and surprisingly, she also have manipulate gravity itself, giving her advantages to her opponents. And finally, we have the emo of the team, Izuku. Izuku have the ability of half fire and half ice. So basically now it's half cold and half hot. That's his quirk. Anyways, with his giant wall can block any opponent's shots, and with fire and ice mobility, he was able to take on Daku in 100% all for all. He also supposed to have air mobilization for some reason. Overall, My Hero Academia team consists of a human become a quirk hero, a rival, a waifu material, and a Fire and Ice ability character, with their powers together, they are the strongest. If their teachers see them right now, they will be impressed when one of them will win or lose, no matter what. I had no animation, so deal with it. Alright, everyone, the two teams have been done analyzed. Before I reveal who's the winner, let's go see the results that you guys voted. Alright, let's do this. With 39 votes, Team RWBY gets 38%, and while Team My Hero Academia gets 67%. Wow, you guys really want to see My Hero Academia to win, huh? Anyways, here are 3 comments. Let's start with 22 Kingdom Hearts fan. He said, we haven't seen any of My Hero Academia episodes, so for now he's just going with My Hero Academia. And even Blaster Trigger Console said that Tour alone would destroy the whole entire team. Okay then, Blaster, thanks for telling us that, but that's not actually you don't know. Hunter L. Jonas stated that Togo and Mario can't both take down each RWBY member individually. Of course, if it were Togo or all of them face off with, they lose, but then the team playing field My Hero Academia takes it. Basically enough, I like your response, Kendra. That's why you're my favorite animator. Anyways, let's go see who won, shall we? The winner between the team of next generation between the heroes and hunters is My Hero Academia. Oh boy, wait till you guys see this coming. But for the Team RWBY fans, this guy angered you. But come on, don't blame me guys, you know see this coming. But before the Team RWBY fanboys gonna rage at me, I'll just explain everything in the last time we did team battle. So shall we? Let's do this. Let's start with the leaders. While both RWBY and Daku are actually similar to each other, since Daku can't able to knock out Mesker and who were able to power Ezreal, previous usage for 100%, and really was able to one-shot Naramors. However, if I were a guessing man, I would say the spin wrench I'm getting to is the reason why Iso gets the first win is because thanks to his ability to knock out Julia and whoever overpowered Israel previous user for his for all 1%, he is still stronger than RWBY. No matter what RWBY uses her silver eyes, it doesn't actually count because basically enough, Daku has surpassed many of RWBY's abilities. So the first one I'm going to do is Daku. Up next, it's the racist versus the emo. Wow, that's a thing I never actually said before. Anyways, Weiss and Suko are pretty much more equal to any of their teammates. Since both of them are equal matched in so many ways, though if I were being honest, the reason I had to give it to is to Surito. The reason why Suko won another round for My Hero Academia is because of one thing. With his maximum output, he can create close to towers of the ice that easily dwarf modern apartment statues, throws a portal of a forest in an instant. And while White does have some of his wing Lester, it doesn't actually change the debate. So basically now, what I'm doing is going to be with Suko. Up next is the cat and the gravity manipulation is Link versus Ursko. While both of them are surprisingly can't count each other, I had to basically enough. Will be hard to say which will get the ability. Since the Link had the point ability and Suko had the zero gravity ability, it will be hard. So if I would say Link will get the round for Team RWBY. So basically enough, Link can't actually stop Urso in the debate because basically enough, with her slicing apart of a sea dragon right wing, even though she got help from Sun. It doesn't actually change the fate, where she was able to cut out a giant-sized Grim Dragon. Even though the Hunter with her zero gravity ability can only actually work on the weaker opponent, so basically now, Blake will get the round for Team Blue. Up next is the Raging Fighters of Anger, Yang and Fuko. Even though with that, this still be hard who gets get this round. However, since that Yang was able to destroy Mac and Fuko was able to become far more stronger and even was able with his massive output, or maybe some more, keep up with Dago at 8% and higher with Power Loader, but I had to give it to Yang. While it is true that Fuko can able to become much stronger and sustain himself from All Might, who can able to compare to resist to Power Loader, he was briefly hold his own against anything. However, Yang had able to destroy a mech, can destroy a mountain, or a bridge of course. So overall, I'm getting to the last round is Yang. And do I really want to know why that Jugo and Dagger could actually defeat two members? Like from Blizzard Dragon, they can actually lose from the whole entire team of RWBY, but if I were being honest, with a 2-on-2, Daku and Tsuko are equally can beat Blank and Yang, since both of them in the tournament can able to destroy the whole entire stand, nearly killing everyone in the process, so they win. Overall, even though I like RWBY, but unfortunately enough, they will not actually get this one this time, since the My Hero Kama are so strong with their superpowers, it cannot tell who can actually win between the hunters without powers against a bunch of super heroes with superpowers. So basically enough, Team RWBY wasn't rose for this occasion against the true next generation of heroes. The winners is Team My Hero Kama.